Road Dogs! We're two knowledge-seeking idiots, silly billies on this road we call life.
Oh, dude, in every episode, we each quiz each other on fun stuff.
Yeah, what's your quiz on today, John?
My quiz today is on the early life of Walt Disney.
Wow, my quiz is on Disneyland food. So we've got for you your quiz, and if we don't, one of us will pass the test here.
What are you trying to say, Robert?
What I'm trying to say is one of us wins, and you guys will see who gets the most answers correct at the end. And then if we don't get them right, what do we do to each other, John?
We 69 on camera in front of this beautiful audience right here.
Yeah,
you guys right there.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Our sponsors love it when we get to. They oftentimes call us and say, "Hey, do you mind if we fix this fight and make sure no one wins? I'm at home, just trying to watch you. I'm covered in coconut oil." I'm like, you know what? You're the sponsor. This is for you.
Dude, I think that some things are fixed and some things aren't. And I feel like life sometimes throws us some curveballs. I don't want to hit you with something serious, John, but you had a loss in the family, and we love
We're doing this on the podcast?
But you went to Disney. You went to Disney with Liz.
We lost my cat of 16 years suddenly. It's been a freaking awful week. A lot of crying. A lot of freaking consoling each other. It's just been awful. But we were like, let's go to Disneyland to
dude, I don't blame you,
snap
dude.
out. But while we were at Disneyland, the freaking vet sent us an email saying the ashes were ready, and my wife's walking around crying at Disneyland, and so it was tough. But it still cures. It's still part of the therapy. You don't expect to just be. It's like anything else in life, like one and done, right?
Yeah,
you go to Disneyland, and you're like, all right. Sometimes, I guess, the older you get, like the longer that timeline is, that you have the statistical chance of being someone that's crying at Disneyland.
Yeah.
And
totally.
it happened. I didn't think it would happen. I don't think I've ever been sad at Disneyland until just this week.
But you guys still, I think
is that a really bad advertisement for Disneyland?
No.
Sorry. You're like all excited. And John, you just went to Disneyland, right? I'm like, yeah, it was fucking, we were crying.
Well, it is, dude, I've been there through some crazy stuff. And sometimes, dude, honestly, when you go on Mr. Toad's, you're like, screw it, man. I feel a little, it's.
We didn't go on Mr. Toad's because I was like, I don't think I can handle the facing of death in Mr. Toad's. Mr. Toad's ride and going to hell. You're like, I hope I'm a good person, man. I do my best. It depends if you're asking like a Hindu or a Buddhist or a Christian or a Jew or a Muslim. I don't know what do I do? Did I do it right? And then you start questioning everything, and then you're the guy at Disneyland with your sunglasses on, like, I'm also crying, but because I'm terrified.
Well, what I love about Mr. Toad's, that ride, I think they always need that ride. They've changed a bunch of stuff because of cultural things. But dude, please keep Mr. Toad's raw and dirty. He needs to get a DUI, crash, die, and go to hell, because it totally gets this little itch out that I think a lot of the dads do after spending $9 million to go to Disneyland. Like, fuck it, let's go. Who doesn't feel like that after you've lost all? But you know what? Disneyland is worth it, I think, sometimes to spend $4 million.
It's incredibly expensive. Everything is, though. So it's just one more thing that's incredibly expensive, and it's packed in there.
Yes.
So as a business, you're just like, if they raise the prices like that and the attendance dropped off, you'd be like, see,
yeah,
you guys, that's fucked up what you did. But they're like, we're raising the price. Everyone's like, okay, I still want in.
Yeah.
So it's even just to keep it at the capacity it's at right now, it's expensive. We were walking down Main Street, and you look at some of the candies, and you're like, a candy that used to be $4 is now $7.99.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, that's one marshmallow dipped in chocolate on a stick. It's $7.99. Yeah, dude. Or some of the pins, dude. I saw an Encanto pin, and I was like, that pin's freaking badass. And I'm not a pin wearer.
Yeah.
Let our listeners let it be known. I'm not really a pin guy, because it's another thing to just have that clangs around in the dryer and you get in trouble for forgetting, right? But $30, dude. Took me a while to get there. $30 for a pin. So you're like those people that are super into pin trading. It's like, dude,
wow, yeah. Pin trading was a big thing in the last decade for sure.
People are still doing it. We saw the table set up there. People pin trading. It's cool. At least they have a hobby, something they're passionate about. You gotta do that, right?
Yeah. Well, I think
you gotta trade pins. Oh, I do. I wrote a song while I was there to annoy my wife all day. Even though there's a lot of crying, there was definitely some there's definitely a lot of laughs and a lot of me harassing my wife as always. And we went on Smuggler's Run.
Yeah.
And then when we got off Smuggler's Run, I kind of leaned in there. I was like, what if Chris Christopherson went on this and then wrote a song about it called Smuggler's Run? Smuggler's Run. We had our fun on Smuggler's Run. You were the pilot and I was the gun. We're never done. We smugglers run. Oh my God, it was so much fun. And then like all throughout the day,
I see you terrorizing her with that all day.
Like we'd be talking and I'd give her a kiss and then I'd be like, smugglers run.
Smugglers. Yeah, that's catchy, dude. You got me hooked on this.
That's how you keep a marriage together. That's how you keep a marriage together. You write good, simple songs that have a melody that you just can't get out of your head. I guarantee you right now she's at work going like, oh God, John's got me freaking thinking Smugglers Run.
Dude, I mean, it's hooky, dude. It's a good jingle. Dude, that's beautiful that you guys went. I mean, I'm sorry again about
stinky passing.
Yeah, stinky passing. But
definitely shocking.
We
let's talk more about it. This is a sad podcast. Let's talk.
No.
Take me out of my reality. Let's make comedy. All right, let's do it. Let's do the quiz.
So we're going to start John's quiz here and see how much this motherfucker knows.
We start the quiz.
Start the quiz. Take a whiz.
He's got a lot of riz.
The
he writes the quiz. That's what the kids say. If you have riz, if you have charisma.
That's
too many
true.
syllables, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, a lot of riz right there, bro. My friend Austin, we were eating the other day because his sisters are younger. And his youngest sister's like super young. So he knows like he's in his 30s. And I always think like, you're a kid, you know what's up. And he's like, no, John, you're so old that you're like more than decades away from what's hip. He's like, I'm the one in the 30s that's like only like a decade or and a half away from what's going on. Yeah. I'll be like, Austin, you're young, dude. You know all this shit. He's like 30s.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, dude. I find out from my little sister. But he was like, we were joking at lunch and he's like, oh, did you use your riz right there? We talked about like alpha versus sigma and all, just a lot of stuff that like he learns from his sister. Anyways, go on.
Yeah, there's a lot of goofy words.
Oh, dude, a lot of goofy stuff. Dude.
Yeah, dude, it is weird getting old. We're both 75
we're not
now.
Old.
No, I know, but
we're just older.
That's true, but
no, we're old. It's pretty crazy.
Well, I'm pretty excited because we're gonna not be Ohio right here, as the kids say, and we're gonna rock and roll, guys.
Term. We respect Native Americans.
It's true. It is.
So on this show, we respect all indigenous people. Ohio.
Well, what restaurant in Tomorrowland featuring futuristic design and live entertainment closed in 1988? Was it Tomorrowland Terrace?
Tomorrowland Terrorist? That sounds like that would be a song. He's a Chris Christopherson would write that. Tomorrowland Terrorist. He won't let us get on the rides. He ate all the pizza inside the porch.
Well, just so you don't think I'm singing about or asking a question about
ISIS.
We
miss Captain EO.
It's Tomorrowland Terrorist.
I was too old to be a guest on Theo Punk's podcast. All right, go
on. No, you weren't, dude.
I guess not, right?
Yeah,
they love
the presidential candidates.
The big podcast love being like, let's get some old people on here and have them spit their game in America.
Well,
do you think that affects the election results? I don't think so.
I don't know. Well, Rogan maybe.
Does, huh?
Yeah, Rogan. Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably.
It's crazy, dude. Like Facebook and like podcasts have all this power, and like these are not public utilities, and they really can just shift everything, can't they?
It's crazy.
It's wild. Let's get back to our quiz.
Well, let's see if this
overwhelming
shakes.
Trying to understand society in one little podcast.
Well, let's just see if this shakes the world. So Tomorrowland Terrace.
Tomorrowland Terrace.
Mint Julep Bar.
I love Mint Julep, but that's not in Tomorrowland. That's in Nolan Square, boy.
Or is
that's
it?
where you get the baby.
That is
sugar coated.
Oh, I do. I say. I just do foghorn leghorn.
Yeah. Boy, fetch me a lemonade.
Yeah, throw a little cayenne pepper in there.
That's right.
Well,
I still drive my car that's themed after the car from Dukes of Hazzard's.
Oh, yeah, you do now.
I do.
What is the car called, if we can remember?
Dude, I saw a shirt at Disneyland. This is so funny. People have to be political. Like, dads trying to be, like, political at Disneyland.
Really?
This is how much I hate graphic shirts now. It said, "This is my pride flag," with, like, a beaten-up American flag on it. And I was just like, oh, dude, you have to... Can you just be, like, cool? We're at Disneyland. Like, you have to get political.
I know there's dads against daughters dating. Have you seen those shirts?
No.
Yeah, there's those, but, like, it'd be funny if it's like...
I own that pussy.
But
like, dude, it's a person, man. Like... This isn't like the 200s or whatever.
Yeah.
How long ago were people that crazy? The 200s?
I feel like Middle Ages people were real puritanic. I mean, well,
like owning their daughters. You're like, she's gonna get laid, bro. Like that's not your business, man. If you raise her right, she'll hopefully pick nice men to let inside her. But like other than that, it's not your business, bro.
Well, did you hear about T.I., the rapper extraordinaire, dude? Actor, rapper, comedian. T.I. He checks his daughter's.
That can't be true.
Like they
There's
go to
something weird about
the doctors and do it. Yeah, but he also
that's like a weird obsession, dude.
Yeah,
that's fucking creepy.
It's real creepy.
He goes to the doctor.
Yeah,
are you lying to me?
Yeah,
because Doctor Creepy Man's gonna tell us. Oh God, what state do they live in?
I don't know. Yeah.
Has that ever worked throughout history besides like a chastity belt? And then we still have post-traumatic stress disorder from like thousands of years ago. So it's like, did any of that like fucking creepiness work? I don't know.
I got to ask my Mormon uncle who wears metal underwear and we'll see what he says. Metal underwear, dude. That sounds like kind of a way of...
Like you try to get a boner and your dick's just like...
It's like a way of cucking yourself.
Unless you're super horny that it bends metal. Metal bending boner. All right.
So for the first question of the quiz, it was what restaurant in Tomorrowland closed in 1988? Was it Tomorrowland Terrace, or was it the Mint Julep Bar? Was it Aunt Jemima's Pancake House, or was it what's it called? Coca-Cola Express.
Coca-Cola Express.
It was Tomorrowland Terrace.
Oh, it was Tomorrowland Terrace?
Yeah.
Was it up there by the People Mover or something like that, which I also miss?
Dude, it's a trick question, though, because Tomorrowland Terrace is back in Tomorrowland.
It is?
Yeah, so they renamed it again.
Is that across from where all the Jedi stuff is that if you have the right credit card you can get into?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely. So next question here is another real fun one we're going to get to here, man.
Get it.
All right. Where in Disneyland can you find the famous Monte Cristo sandwich?
Oh, dude. That is at, is that Red Baron? Do they have it at Red Baron?
Oh, dude.
This is a multiple choice. Never mind.
Red Rose.
Straight on the record.
All right. Red Rose Tavern, Cafe Orleans, Bengal Barbecue, or D, Hungry Bear Restaurant?
It's Red Rose Tavern.
It is Cafe Orleans.
It is? Monte Cristo?
Monte Cristo. Fun fact, Red Rose Tavern.
0 for 2. I'm fine. My pride hasn't hurt even though I was just there yesterday, but I didn't eat either of those. You know what I did have that's amazing? Disneyland has the best pickles, right?
They do have good pickles.
One time, I discovered this by accident. One time when I had a stomach issue, there's so much stuff I couldn't eat, but I just, I love the pickles. Okay, so my wife gets the pickles. I just got an apple. A bite of each of those things, dude, unbelievable. Just if you're ever just feeling like you want to just get down and get fibrous at Disneyland, dude, get their apple and get their pickle.
Ooh, man.
Apples are $2. Pickles are like $5 because they know you're going to buy it because it's just a great pickle.
Yeah. Did they have them at Aunt Jemima's Pancake House? That was a real restaurant.
Oh, was there?
And Aunt Jemima waved everyone. Yeah, it was a different time. But dude, which
because it was a white woman that was blackfaced.
Oh my god,
it was such a different time back then.
Oh Lord,
we didn't know how naughty we were being. It was such a different time.
Yeah, I could see that. But which snack is commonly
wearing your Pluto shirt too, man?
Thank you. This is from
your Pluto cardigan.
I guess these are kind of known in Disneyland Japan. They have these.
Oh, really?
And they started selling them at Disneyland America.
I want to go to Disneyland Tokyo so bad.
Dude, me too.
Kamal went there and he said it was great.
I know. I was telling him that the best theme people rate this now. It was a tie between Universal's Islands of Adventure or Disneyland Tokyo Sea. That's like their other gates.
Yeah.
And it's like every land is a port of call.
Oh, man.
They have a steampunk theme land.
You told me about that. Yeah. I'm not even into steampunk like beyond what a normal person would be into.
Yeah.
Like, oh, steampunk, cool.
Yeah.
But that'd be rad to experience it in a theme park, dude.
Dude, Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Oh, I love that movie, dude.
And
that was a Disney movie in like, what is it, like the 40s or something like that? When color was new on the screen.
Yeah.
I used to love that movie.
Yeah.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
20,000 Leagues as well. But
dude.
At Tokyo Disney Sea, they also have like a New York themed Tower of Terror. It's like kind of different. Like it's a different theme. Yeah, I want to go, dude, so bad. But
dude.
I'm there with you, sister.
Send us there.
Yeah.
Send the podcast, send Road Dogs to Tokyo. I think we do actually have. Do we have some contacts in Tokyo? Didn't Keith just go there?
Yeah, Keith just went there. We could probably find someone out there.
Keith, what spots did you hit? Can we get some shows out there? I bet we could get some good shows in Tokyo.
Yeah, we can get on a...
Got to go to Tokyo. The Addicts. All right, go.
Oh, dude. Okay, well,
what is this, question
I love
number
that
5?
punk rock song. Which snack is commonly... This is question 3. Which snack is commonly shaped like Mickey Mouse? A churro. B, funnel cake. C, pretzel, or D, ice cream cone? Which one is commonly shaped like Mickey Mouse?
Ice cream cone or just an ice cream?
Ice cream
cone. They do have the ice cream. I've had the ice cream on a stick that is shaped like Mickey Mouse. The pretzel's got to be it.
Pretzel.
Yeah, pretzel. Okay, good. I got one, right?
All right, that's one of 3 so far.
One.
Question 4.
I'm still taking it. That's a good win.
Well, this is going to be...
Question 4?
Yeah, question 4.
Hit me.
What type of cookie is famously served at Disneyland's Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe? A Mickey-shaped sugar cookie. B, Matterhorn macaroon. C, a chocolate chip cookie. Or D, a snickerdoodle. Macaroon. Sugar cookie.
Macaron or whatever?
Chip cookie. Chocolate chip cookie or snickerdoodle.
Gosh. Got it. There's 3 that could easily be it. Chocolate chip would be...
When you think of holidays at Disneyland, what cookies do you see in them windows? The macaroon, sugar cookie, chocolate chip cookie.
Sugar cookie? Snickerdoodle. Isn't a snickerdoodle and sugar cookie the same thing?
Pretty much.
That's not fair. I quit. I'm just joking.
What's your
made
final,
you look? Made you think I quit?
Final answer? I thought you quit,
Final
dude.
answer, dude? I guess I'll just go with sugar cookie, dude.
Well, it is B, the Matterhorn macaroon.
Is it really?
Yeah, they have macaroons on Christmas time.
Like French style, like the layered cookie?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that. That might be a new thing since
it might be
foodies became a thing. Because macaroons became popular like kind of after sweet potato fries, like in the past like 7 to 10 years.
Yeah.
Because you go to a lot of I feel like you can get a box of macarons at like friggin' or not macarons, macarons or whatever. Because macaroons are like the Jewish like coconutty thing.
Yeah.
But the French cookie, the macaron, I think it is, that we used to get at Bouchon when Adam worked there. Unbelievable. I fucking love those with almond. They're made with like almond flour. Oh,
ooh, man, don't make me come too quick, dude.
No, I know, dude. You see, they made them on Great British Bake Off, and I was just like,
on the macarons. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, hey, look, I've got English in
me. Yeah, I was gonna say all of our family just looking at this being like, oh,
yeah, I know.
That's what Jon does in the States. He talks shit to us.
Oh man, I forgot you.
Hey, I made a joke when the Queen passed, like thank God it wasn't Dolly or whatever, and my aunt literally commented like on my Facebook like too soon, like, and I was like, she's not joking, like they're hurting.
Oh man.
Yeah. So if they see this, which I'm sure actually my cousin Adam might see some of this.
Oh well, dude, hey, I want to go to Britain so bad,
for making fun of my family.
Hey,
I'm with you guys, dude. I'm with you guys. Robert's the one talking shit. We both have a bunch of English.
Scotland, yeah, dude. Perthshire represent, and I do have English in me as well.
Dude, he's got a blood sausage up his butt right now.
Dude. I got a Polish sausage, which I'm also as well.
That's in his pants.
A kielbasa.
That's in the front pocket of his pants. His girlfriend loves it.
Oh, dude. Well, which refreshing drink is a specialty of New Orleans Square? Is it A, mint julep, B, jungle juice, C, lemonade freeze?
Everyone knows jungle juice is what you get in fucking Frontierland. I'm just joking.
Or D, Bayou Cooler.
It's the julep.
It is a julep.
Yeah, dude.
So you had to get one. I wanted to give you.
I got 2.
Okay, 2.
I'm on 2.
Sorry, 2. Who's keeping count?
I can't believe I got the macaron wrong. I totally was like, it's either chocolate chip or a sugar cookie or snickerdoodle, which is the same as sugar cookie. Okay, go on.
Which is Disneyland's most iconic churro flavor?
Oh.
A, original cinnamon sugar.
Yes.
B, chocolate. C, caramel. Or D, cookies and cream.
I wouldn't say it's original, but it could be caramel. Is it not original?
It's original.
Okay.
You got it.
I mean, that's like you smell churro the second you walk into Disneyland. I mean, they've been catering to Mexicans since that place opened. Now they just say a lot more stuff that you're like, all right. It's very Mexican when you go to Disneyland.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
there's a lot of Mexican people there. You can tell that Disney is like, as a business, it's like, we got to do more Mexican stuff. We got a lot of Mexican customers.
Well,
you feel it.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you said that because this next question may refer to something that you would
Anaheim Chili's.
Which restaurant is Frontierland? Which restaurant in Frontierland was originally sponsored by a corn chip brand?
It's offensive to talk like that. Some people talk like that on purpose.
Yeah,
not as a comment.
That is also a dialect in the UK.
That's right.
Yeah, Jonathan Walsh, right?
Is it? It's more. It's less Cockney and more Walkway.
It's more walkway.
It's more walkway.
Yeah, well, you know, the Battle of Hastings, the walkways really got down, dude.
The Battle of Hash Browns, you say? Do you ever see Tiny Chef?
No.
Really great show, and he's got like the chef's got like a
dwarfism.
No, it's tiny, like their stop animation. It's freaking so rad.
Yeah.
But one of the chefs, this is kids shows, obviously, if my kids watch it. But that's all I see these days mostly. I am on season 11 of Modern Family, so I actually am making progress. I'm almost done with Modern Family, so I finally have gotten through the show. But no, Tiny Chef,
10 years ago or something. Modern Family.
I watch it. I'll be like, they're like talking about like, oh, this is pre-pandemic. Like,
oh, totally.
Like it's a different world. You know? It's when they, anyways.
Tiny Chef
is great. He's got a speech impediment. It's really cute.
Aw,
really cute.
Man, well, that's really cute.
Because it's like a character, and they're like they make the star character that, and it's kind of fun. I
want to watch that now. And
I just hope that the voice actor also has a speech impediment. It isn't just like a dude like us being like,
it probably is.
Thank you. Make the checkout.
I'm assuming that it is. Yeah,
my Ferrari payments due, you twit.
And he's got perfect diction, dude.
Yeah, it's perfect diction, dude. That diction is perfect.
Oh, Lord.
Just the right amount of curve to it.
Well,
all right, what's the next question? Hurry up, Robert. We've got shit to do, and I have another podcast I have to be on in a second.
Which restaurant in Frontierland was originally sponsored by a corn chip brand? A, the Golden Horseshoe, B, Casa de Fritos, C, Stage Door Cafe, or D, Big Thunder Barbecue?
Wow, so the like it wasn't like Kellogg. The name isn't in there, so I don't even know. A Stagecoach?
Which restaurant in Frontierland was originally sponsored by a corn chip brand? A, Golden Horseshoe, B, Casa de Fritos, C, Storage Day Cafe, or D, Big Thunder Barbecue?
I'll just say Stage Door Cafe because that's in Frontierland, but
all right, well,
I was wrong.
The restaurant in Frontierland sponsored by a corn chip brand was Casa de Fritos.
Was it really?
Yeah. So that is also
House of Fritos?
House of Fritos. Yeah. Dude, that's also where this is kind of a fun
fact. Why did I think Kellogg's? Oh, because you said corn. I thought corn flake. Corn chip.
Corn chip.
Casa de Fritos. Man, that was an easy one. I should have got that.
Yeah, you're like, but it's not in the name.
You're like, as you're reading it, or you're like, you fucking moron.
No, dude. Well, you know what's wild is that's where Doritos was born.
Disneyland?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it's weird because you don't hear about it much. Like, they should have something that says, so, it's Zoco Loco now in Frontierland, but it used to be Casa de Fritos way back in the day.
I didn't know that.
And it was in the 60s. It got the manager would just season the chips.
Now this is the place when if you're heading towards the water to your right hand side. That's like that Mexican restaurant with the like large. Dude, is it good? Have you been there? Because I'm weary about getting Mexican food at Disneyland. I'm just like, this food is so good when you go to like a hole in the wall or like an older restaurant.
I don't know, because people used to love Tortilla Joe's. I don't think I've been to Zoco Loco, and Tortilla Joe's is okay, but I don't think it's great. Yeah. I think you want to get like, clam chowder bowls, stick to the stuff.
Dude, they have a chicken gumbo bowl.
Chicken.
I mean, dude, fried chicken and Carnation. Is it still called Carnation? Or did they change the name of that place?
Cafe? Yeah, I think so.
I feel like I was there and I was like, I think they changed the name of it. Oh, no, it's across the street from Carnation.
Bitcoin.com arena. Yeah.
Ethereum Arena presents. Was it Crypto Arena?
Yeah. No, I love, dude, Bengal barbecue is my favorite.
Oh, Bengal barbecue?
Yeah.
Bengal.
The
Bengals. Bengal barbecue, it's good.
It is. Oh, dude, it is so good.
I'm picky on barbecue, dude.
Oh man,
I used to be around quite a few quality barbecues. It's hard to kind of.
It is.
It's hard to go to Dick's or whatever it's called.
But for
Dick's
Disneyland,
barbecue.
Oh, I know Dick's. Oh,
Disneyland.
God.
I think California Adventure has got my favorite because it's got we get the Ghirardelli chocolate milkshakes where they're like, can we get extra dark chocolate in there? They're like, sure, boys. And you're like. You start to twitch and have diabetes right there.
Dude, Ghirardelli could coat a turd and it would be delicious.
And that's.
I mean,
this is a clean podcast, Robert.
Los Santos.
Side note, though, if you do want to get good food at Disneyland, one little hack that's kind of fun if you have time is you go into downtown Disney. Jazz Kitchen has actually got really good food.
Oh, wait, Jazz Kitchen don't say now, sir. Hey, what was the name of the Critter Country restaurant that was known for its barbecue menu? A, Hungry Bear Restaurant. B, Bear Country Barbecue. C, Poo's Poo Poo Shit in Your Fucking Pants Corner Cafe. Or D, Critter Country Grill.
Oh, dude, those all could work. I'm going with...
Was it Hungry Bear, Bear Country Barbecue, Poo's Corner, or...
Bear Country Barbecue.
It is Bear Country Barbecue.
Bear Country. Oh, actually, I should sing it. Chris Christopherson. Bear Country Barbecue. I'll take a drumstick too at the Bear Country Barbecue so I can see the people on the canoe. Because if you're sitting at the top floor, you can see the people on the giant.
I love that they still have that.
Oh, dude, my kids love it.
Dude, that's so great.
It's awesome. Yeah,
it's awesome. I feel like they would have gotten rid of that. Like, hey, you don't need any more fun at Disneyland. Like,
yeah.
I mean, like, it's just
they're like replace it with screens.
Yeah,
give them some sort of LCD screen
yeah.
to make it. No, that's still a popular attraction.
Say that for Universal. Just throw a screen.
Universal is just like it's just like sponsored by LG, and you just go there and they're like, just hold your phone up to your face. That'll be $80.
Yeah, I do
and
love
things
Universal
spit at you.
too.
This thing spit at you all the time at Universal.
Yeah, everything's jizzing on you at every corner.
Spit.
Money shot.
It's
money
spit,
shot.
Robert.
Spit. Okay.
It's spit.
I do love Uni Stew though. But what character theme predated the now Beauty and the Beast themed restaurant in Fantasyland Red Rose Tavern? Was it A, Gronk's Kebabs, B, Pinocchio's Village House, C, Snow White's Waffle House, or D, Bedknobs and Pancakes, a Bedknobs and Broomsticks themed restaurant?
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio is correct, sir.
Yes.
Pinocchio Village House.
Yes.
Yeah, dude. Have you been to Red Rose since it's Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah. It is like a kid's place. Like, dude, you get like a burger and fries or chicken fingers and fries.
My favorite is the Poontine, dude. Poontang. No, but Poontine for real, dog, is very delicious in there. It's gone though. It sucks.
They got rid of the poutine?
Yeah, it was.
I think you told me last time I went, like, get the poutine, and I think I couldn't get it. That always happens, dude. Like, good stores, good restaurants, they'd be like, oh, they do that one unique thing that I like. There was a chocolate drink that I used to buy that you could get in like any of the fancy grocery stores in LA, and it was just a little chocolate. It wasn't chocolate milk. It was a chocolate drink, like real cacao, and it was so good. And it lost like the franchise wars, and I was like, that was the one that I liked. It happens to yogurts at Sprouts. I'll be like, that's the good yogurt. They stopped selling it.
Dude,
battling for fucking spots on a shelf is so tough. Go on, Tim.
It is. And what is the name of the pineapple flavored soft serve?
Dole Whip.
Yeah, that's another give. And this
I don't even like the Dole Whip, but I still have to jump in there and say Dole Whip.
Oh, you don't?
I mean, it's not something I crave.
Yeah, you're not really into sherbet, are you?
I don't dislike sherbet if it's really good.
Yeah,
but I'm not like if we go out for ice cream, dude, I'm getting like honey lavender. I'm getting, matcha, or I like creamier stuff.
Yeah.
If it's too tart, I'm just like, it's good. My son loves it though. My son will take anything like citrusy or lemony.
So yeah, pinkberry I was not huge
I love pinkberry actually.
Really?
It's funny. It's funny because pinkberry I actually love, and they closed almost all of them, but I think there's still one open across from Trader Joe's. Angelo, do you have anything to say about pinkberry? A lot of people assume that I know the best place to masturbate in public. It's the pinkberry down the street.
This is the final question of the quiz.
The final question.
Diddly-boo-coo. All right. Which Disneyland dining location in a treehouse setting was themed after Swiss Family Robinson? A, Swiss Tree Cafe. B, Adventureland Grill. C, Swiss Family Treehouse Restaurant. Or D, Adolf Hitler's Adolf Treehouse pancakes.
Man, I thought, isn't the Bengal barbecue right there? Or am I thinking of the?
Yeah. It's over there.
But there was a restaurant right under it, or what?
It was right there. Yeah,
like where Indiana Jones is at now, probably. Yeah. Where they probably got rid of it for the line for Indiana.
No, I think it was. This was a restaurant that was probably where the dumpling place is now. You know where the Aladdin place was, the Aladdin restaurant that was dormant for 100 years. But was it the Swiss Tree Cafe, Adventureland Grill, Swiss Family Treehouse Restaurant, or Treehouse Terrace?
Treehouse Terrace.
It was the Swiss Family Restaurant.
That's what I said.
Yes, it was. But you did great, dude.
I did good?
Yeah, you did a good job, man.
3, 2, 1. Outrage! Suck my Zwick! Thomas Zwick is the most amazing glass maker in Southern California. And that was just a test to see if you were paying attention, Robert. He's not in Southern California, is he? Or he actually is this week, isn't he?
Yes, he'll be here this week, but he's usually somewhere.
He'll be here where? He'll be in
Pasadena, Road Dogs, our show.
On Wednesday night at 9 p.m., Thomas Zwick will be there live and in the flesh.
Well, this episode will come out way later, but if you want to go back in time, you should go see him in Pasadena. And you should also check out the amazing glass blowing stuff that he does.
My goodness. He blows glass like a crackhead blows someone that says they're going to get him one hit. Am I right?
He does.
That was ridiculous. I can't believe I said that on an ad read.
Oh, Edward, you amaze me.
Do they do ad reads like this on History Chihuahuas or whatever the fuck that podcast is?
Yes, they do.
And now a piece remains. D. Kettleson will take the remains of one of your loved ones, whether it is a person or an animal, and she will turn it into art. She will respectfully make sure that art lives forever with you and other loved ones. She's made necklaces. She's made other forms of jewelry. She's made paintings. She'll do so many wonderful things with the art, and it will respectfully
remember your deceased
help you
loved
to
one.
remember your deceased loved one
and your lines.
And your lines. We didn't have any. How fucking dare you?
I love you, Edward.
Try to act like we can't improv a little ad read.
I know.
It's what we're known for. Damn it. People are strange. When you're trying to buy a home, you can't just trust anyone. You gotta find someone you can trust. And Cole Strange is the guy that you can trust. He's a great lender. He's also a huge comedy fan and just a wonderful dude all around. You're gonna love this guy, Cole. He's great. He'll call you every day to check in on you and make sure that you're enjoying your house.
Oh, man. What else could you ask for?
Well, there's a lot of things you can ask for. I one time asked him to...
I'll give a little factoid here.
I get a little bit of factoid. All right, don't read this. This is private.
All right, sorry.
You tried to cheat.
Oh, no. I did not see anything.
There's no cheating in this game. Okay,
I'm
here we go.
A daze.
Are you ready for your Walt Disney early life? I think I said that at the beginning.
Yeah, I forgot, guys. I thought that you said theme park accents originally, but I do have a fun factoid of a theme park accent that I heard about on Robertland. That there was one time in Atlanta, the Six Flags, there was a gentleman who accidentally, he dropped his hat on the ride, go back to retrieve it, had to jump some gates and go
into non-safe territory.
Yes, and he got his head.
I know where this is going.
Yeah. Well,
where is it going, Roberto?
He got his head kicked right off, like a soccer ball.
Did he survive?
He's doing fine. He lives in Florida now.
What is it? Is it in Cannibal the Musical when the guy gets electrocuted or whatever? That's supposed to lead them to Colorado, and they're carrying his body. Is he gonna be okay? And they all slowly turn and look at him. Cannibal Musical, so great. Okay, here we go. Question numero uno, Roberto. Where was Walt Disney born? Was it A, New York, New York, B, Chicago, Illinois, C, Los Angeles, California, or D, Kansas City, Missouri?
Wait, to repeat that again?
Where was Walt Disney born? New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, or D, Kansas City, Missouri? God.
Well, when you think about Walt Disney, you think about Marceline, Missouri. That's where he's from.
Does that mean that's your answer?
It doesn't mean he was born there.
That's correct. That's correct.
I don't think it's Kansas City. I think it's Chicago.
A lot of people go to Kansas City. Not everyone's born there. And if you said Chicago, you'd be right.
Oh, dude,
you got it right. You're already on a roll. 1 for 1.
All right, let's see.
What year was Walt Disney born? 1899, 19... That sounds like a prize.
Of something of a toothbrush
in 2024, right?
Yeah, dude.
Not with a battery operated toothbrush. Nothing you can rub on your clit here.
I love hearing people complain about prices back in 40 years. They're gonna be like, only 18. Oh my gosh,
my kid buys a toothbrush, I'm out $400. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta take a flight to Elysium to get my cancer fixed. Okay, so
that guy in 40 years is hilarious.
Well, dude, there is a lot of Arrested Development in culture. Look at all the tribal tattoo bros out there now. You're like, that stuff wasn't cool 20 years ago, man.
My grandpa was a trans rights activist. It's gonna be weird this time. You know?
Is that my mother?
My mother was she voted for the Green Party.
You know, my granddad was the guy that invented the sticker with the skull with the really long teeth at the front. You know, you see it on all the pickup trucks for the union guys.
I know my great grandfather. He stormed that Capitol, all right.
Yeah. You know, here at 2,300, it's funny to think back. You know,
those old beautiful Cybertrucks.
Yeah. We really took a turn for the better. Beautiful Cybertrucks.
They don't make them like they used to.
You know,
they don't explode on you.
You know,
Okay.
ChatGPT 15.0 would think different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back then.
What year was... We've got to stay focused,
Okay.
Robert. Actually, we dicked around so
That was
much
a
for
fun
mine.
riff, dude.
What year was Walt Disney born? 1899, 1901, 1905, or 1910?
1901.
You are correct, sir. That's 2 for 2. So far, you are whooping my tuchus. What was Walt Disney's father's nationality? Was he A, a dirty Jew, B...
No, that's what they would say together
That's
when
what
in
they
the
would say.
streets. No.
Walt was not a Nazi. He was just a little confused at times. Okay. Was Walt Disney's father's nationality Irish American, Irish Canadian, German American, Scottish Canadian?
Oh man, I think it was German. No,
Irish American, Irish
Irish.
Canadian,
Okay.
German American, Scottish Canadian.
Disney. That sounds like fucking German. It doesn't sound, but I don't know. But being German then was kind of a thing. Like, maybe it was Irish. It was Irish.
Was that your final answer, Irish American or Irish Canadian?
Irish American.
That's your final answer. Irish American, that is wrong. He was Irish Canadian, according to ChatGPT.
Oh,
from the info I plugged into it. So we never know for sure.
Oh, you're probably right.
When because I copy and paste some of this data and then I put it in there and say, make a quiz, bitch. No, I don't say that. We don't say that to our robot overlords. We go, can you please generate a quiz for me? And then we say thank you after it's done. All right. Because when they take over, you're going to want to be the guy that's like, hey, I was always really nice.
Yeah, well, we're like the jokes on ChatGPT and robots. So like it's that's also looked like it's almost like we're doing like race material, you know, like it's looked at as like hate speech in the future, like us riffing on AI.
It is weird just to even be mean to it, even if it's not conscious. It's still weird to like
that's
just
true.
talk mean to anything. Like I won't talk mean to an inanimate object, you know?
Yeah.
My kids will be like, we won't take daddy's car. It's better than mommy's car. It's like, like we love our car. Or like they'll say something about the house and I'll be like, dude, this house gives us a place to live. Like we're happy with it. Like why would you want to project negativity?
I think Herbie taught me to love cars, you know?
The movie.
Glove box, Disney.
All right, so you got 2 out of 3. You're doing great. Not stellar. I'm not impressed anymore, but definitely you're doing great.
Oh, wow. Shuckles. Okay, what else is next?
At what age did Walt Disney sell his first sketches?
He was in the army, and it was like military, and I think he sold
way
it
younger
to
than that.
Oh, okay. Oh, no.
5, 7, 10,
newspaper.
or 12. 5, 7, 10, or 12.
7. No, 10. 10.
Is that your final answer, 10?
Yeah.
The answer was 7. You were right initially.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I was impressed that you got it so fast. Which high school did Walt Disney attend? Lincoln High School? Marceline High School? McKinley High School? Hollywood High School? Lincoln, Marceline, McKinley, or Hollywood?
Well, he like grew up in Marceline, so but it might not. It might be Lincoln because everything was super like, you know, post Abraham Lincoln. He's from the, you know, Illinois. Missouri's right around the corner.
If I'd go.
I would say Marceline. Marceline.
I don't know if I'd go for any of those ones. Trying to help you there. It was McKinley High School.
That were William McKinley.
Again, please double check these answers at home because we could be wrong. What organization did Walt Disney join during World War Juan? World War Juan.
Okay, well, which
that would be
Juan?
my Instagram name.
World War Juan.
I love that. World War Juan.
Yeah.
Juan on Juan.
Yeah, dude.
Just Juan more time.
Juan
more time.
I think everyone's heard that song without ever selecting to listen to that song. We've all, you know what I mean? I don't
There's
know
a lot of things in life that you're like, I didn't click on this.
Yeah.
Why is this happening?
Yeah, is that in a jingle somewhere? I forget.
I don't remember anyone asking me if I wanted this.
Yeah.
Okay, which organization did Walt Disney join during World War I?
All right.
The U.S. Army, Salvation Army, the Red Cross, or the National Guard?
U.S. Army.
That is not correct. I thought he was in the U.S. Army. No, it's not correct, though. It says Red Cross.
Oh, wow. That's cool. He's a humanitarian at heart, dude.
Why was Walt Disney rejected from military service during World War I? He failed the physical exam. He was underage. He had no military experience. He had poor vision.
I can't see vision being an issue. I would say, wait, what was it?
Well, he was born in 1901.
Huh.
World War I was like
Too young. He was too young.
Dude,
yeah.
Okay,
He's
he was underage. He was underage.
Yeah.
What unique feature covered Walt Disney's ambulance during his time with the Red Cross? Stock camouflage, drawings and cartoons, flags from different countries, and inspirational quotes. Can you imagine if he had inspirational quotes?
Yeah.
That's not the answer.
No.
I'll give you a hint. It's one of the other three. Stock camouflage, drawings and cartoons, flags from different countries.
Drawings and cartoons?
That's correct. That one was so easy that you might have thought it was a trick answer, and you still got it right.
I wonder what drawings and cartoons they had. Like, oh, it's bloody stumps of it. Oh, sorry for all our World War I vets out there, dude.
Yeah, it's fucked up, dude. A lot of people's great-grandparents died in that war. Where did Walt Disney begin his career as an advertising cartoonist? Chicago, Kansas City, Hollywood, New York City.
Wait, repeat that again?
Where did Walt Disney? Don't lean in. I've got the answers here, you fucking cheater. On the next episode of Cheaters, instead of following men around and finding out who they're having affairs with, we'll watch Robert on his own podcast. He's just leaning in and being like, the answer is B.
No. Here.
Okay, so here we go. Where did Walt Disney begin his career in advertising as a cartoonist? Chicago, Kansas City, Hollywood, New York City.
Kansas City.
Kansas City, here I come.
I knew it.
Here I come. All right. You're right. What type of cartoon did Walt Disney create in 1920? Silent shorts, original animated cartoons, stop motion films, or 3D animations? I think we know one that it's not.
He did the Alice series, which was like blended live action and whatever early on, but that's not it.
Silent shorts, original animated cartoons.
Original animated cartoons.
That's right. You got that right.
Yeah.
In what year did Walt Disney move to Hollywood to pursue his career? 1920, 1925, 1930, 1923.
23.
That is correct.
Yep.
Son of a bitch, you are fucking good, dude. I didn't know any of this stuff until I busted out I have a giant Walt Disney book that I got when I was a little kid in the 80s. Not to date myself, but if I'm willing to make love to myself, I guess I could at least date myself. How much money did Walt Disney have when he moved to Hollywood? $20, $40, $100, or $500?
Say $500.
He had $40. Do you know how much money $500 was in the 1920s? That would imply the Walt had some cash.
Yeah, well, he was an animator, but I can't see it taking that much. $40. Holy crap. In L.A. $40 in L.A.
Yeah. You know what that would be, right? I was just going to say right now that would be one place to park.
Yeah.
While you're,
while you're spending another $70 on food.
Unless you have sex with P. Diddy, call back to another episode we had where we quizzed you on that. How did Walt Disney make his first month's rent? He had sex with P. Diddy. All right. What was the name of Walt Disney's first successful series of animated shorts? Mickey Mouse Adventures, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, Alice Comedy, or Steamboat Willie Nelson?
Steamboat. That's hilarious. It's definitely not Steamboat.
You can totally write that guitar solo. All right.
I don't know, dude. Okay, now I'm stumped because it's between Alice and Oswald. Because Alice was pretty badass, dude. That one you don't hear about too much. Oswald too, and I'm so stoked they brought him into the theme parks because he was great, but they lost him to Universal. They got the rights, and the guy that originally did Woody Woodpecker took over. So if you look at some Oswald in the 30s of late 20s or 30s, it's what's his name? Walter Lantz. He did it. It's got totally Oswald looking like Woody Woodpecker, like his eyes and stuff. Yeah. I'm going to say Oswald.
Dude, you're close. It was Alice Comedy.
Dude, well, I feel like I kind of still got it.
You still got it. We're giving you the point, folks. Don't worry. I'll be sucking your dick. Okay. Don't worry, audiences.
This kielbasa needs to get some
Road Dogs fans, don't you worry. I'll be sucking Robert's dick at the end of this episode.
Oh, man. Christmas came early, dude. I mean, Hanukkah, dude. You got 7 days, dog. Just kidding.
Where did Walt Disney and his brother Roy build their first camera stand?
I
know this is ChatGPT just doing what we asked it. Let's not.
That is the most autistic, Where was the first camera stand?
I don't know. Maybe we'll skip that one. Okay. Who did Walt Disney marry in 1925? Flora Call, Sharon Disney, Lillian Bounds, or Diane Miller?
Diane Miller.
It was Lillian Bounds.
That's his daughter, Diane Disney Miller.
Is it?
Yeah, but oh fuck, I should have put that together.
How many daughters did Walt Disney have? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
3.
He had 2.
Oh, 2. Diane Disney Miller.
What were the names of Walt Disney's daughter? Diane and Sharon, Lillian and Flora, Diane and Mildred, and Sharon and Mary.
What was his wife's name?
Diane and Sharon, Lillian and Flora, Diane and Mildred, Sharon and Mary.
I feel like Flora is such a pretty name.
Yeah, but you already know, let me just help you with this. You already know Diane's one of them.
Yeah, Diane's one of them. Wait, so who Diane and Mildred? I feel like you'd choose a prettier name even then. Not that there wasn't.
You don't like the name
Mildred?
Yeah,
there's probably Babe Mildred.
Hello, I'm Mildy.
Okay, Mildy.
And my bra's Coney because everyone had Coney bras.
All right. Well,
remember when bras were Coney and you're like, who gets aroused by like cones?
Yeah, I know.
They're kind of scary.
Yeah, we need to like.
They're spiky.
Reminds me, we need to put some oil and
in your old car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
It's like a weird. Like I guess like upside down, you'd be like, oh, it's a hot summer day. I'd like to take that from that woman's chest and be like, can you shave this real quick? Some ice into this.
Yeah.
Put a rainbow across it. Out of tiger's milk, please.
Yeah, but no, it was tethos that were in the
tethos. Put some condensed milk on my wife's bra with some shaved ice. It would be nice on this hot summer day. What were Walt Disney's daughters' names? Diane and Sharon, Lillian and Flora, Diane and Mildred.
Diane and Sharon.
You're right. It's Diane and Sharon.
Right, cool.
Where did Walt Disney meet his future wife, Lillian Bounds? A school event, animation studio, a family gathering, a local art class.
A family no, maybe, dude. I don't know. Local gathering.
It was an animation studio.
Oh wow, cool.
Good job. You got 25 out of 7. I got 1.
Wow, dude. Well,
we'll see you next week, guys.
Yeah. Oh.